Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. My name is Amy with Growing Your Faith, and today we're going to do a little Bible journaling. This is in the series where I am using the Honeybees kit from Bible Journal Love. You can check that out on Etsy. I'll put the link down below. And I have just created quite a few different things with this kit. It's an adorable little kit. They've got all the cute little honeybees and honey pots, and she's got tons of frames that you can use, plus all of the adorable little clip art. These are like little puppies. They're supposed to be like little puppy stickers when you use them digitally. There is digitals, and there is also printables and cut files for your Cricut, which I used, and they are phenomenal. So again, you can check that out on Etsy at Bible Journal Love, and I will put the link in the description below. So today we're going to create a little Bible journaling page. This is kind of the layout that I've got going, or that I'm pretty sure I'm going to use. I'm going to be using some Distress ink and Distress Oxide ink. I have the Carved Pumpkin Squeezed Lemonade, and I love the Picket Fence for blending colors together. The Squeezed Lemonade is too bright, and so is the orange. So I'm actually kind of blending them, combining them together to get a nice orange that I really like. So yeah, let's get started. I'm going to move all this stuff out of the way, and we'll get started on the page first. I want to put some ink down on the page so the page isn't so white. And so first, and my son made me these one year for my birthday. They're the little daubers, and I absolutely love them. He made me like 4 of them, and they work so perfectly. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tape up my verses. Our verse is, so I went to the angel and told him to give me the little scroll. And he said to me, take it, take and eat it. It will make your stomach bitter, but in your mouth it will be as sweet as honey. This is from Revelations chapter 10, verse 9. Okay, so whenever I put my washi down, I always make sure that usually I stick it to my clothes to get some of the sticky off so that it doesn't rip my page. Okay, so I think I'm going to do verses 9 and 10. I'll just dab that on my pants there so that I can put it on here. And just lay it down like that. And then it won't be as likely to. I learned this from Bible Journaling New Ways. They had a Bible journaling conference that I went to, and she taught me how to do that, and I just love it. It's a great way to do some fun distressing on your pages, where you can make lines and stuff like that, and not mess up your page. Okay, so we're going to dab a little bit in my orange and a little bit in my, I think I'm going to kind of graduate from, let me get a yellow dauber. Where's my container of daubers? There they are. All right, so I'm going to go with a yellow first, I think, with just plain yellow. Oh wait, here it goes. All right, and you can see right here where I've got a little bit of, stay. Is that gonna stay? Why is it not staying? This one has a different back on it than my other ones. It doesn't want to stay to that. Ooh, yay! All right. So I'm going to go and just do a little bit of yellow up here at the top. I want to kind of graduate it, I think, and do it kind of like a little bit of a sunset, maybe. And then I'll go in with this one and grab a little bit of my orange, a little bit of this yellow, and then kind of come in here. And you can see how it's just a little bit of a light orange. So this is what I'll use to go around all of my little clip arts, because I don't like them white around the edges. I like to really go in and put something around the edges. All right, and then we'll come back, I think, with just some orange, but I want to make this one just a little bit wider, I think. Let me get some yellow and then more orange. This will give it just, it'll calm it down just a little bit before I put that orange on there. Before I put just the orange. Just kind of go up the side here. And then we'll kind of go for just the orange. I have so much yellow on here, I'm not really sure if it'll be super bright, but... Ooh, that's pretty. I like those colors. I don't, a lot of times you're probably good if you'll put something under your page. But since we're working with Distress ink, it's not going to bleed through, so I don't really worry about it. Oops, bent my page. Okay, let's get a little bit more orange so we actually look like we're graduating something here. All right, now we'll come through with this picket fence. Dab some picket fence on there. It's getting a little yellow because I keep using it. And then we'll just kind of blend these together a little bit. I love the picket fence for this. It really just kind of blends your stuff together very nicely. I really like the way it looks. It's another thing that I learned from Bible Journaling New Ways when I was at their conference. And see, it just kind of takes that rough edge off there. Whoops. Keeps scrunching my page. Okay. That's it for our Distress ink. I'll stick those off. Oh, wait, no. I need the yellow and the orange to go around my... Okay, so I'm going to take and I'm going to go around all these pieces. Well, except for the frame, because the frame already has edging around it. But I'm going to go around these edges because I don't want them to be white like that. So I'll put a little orange and a little yellow, and then just kind of go around the edges. Let's do a little bit more orange in there. There is, this doesn't have to be perfect. You just want some color around those edges. It just makes it stand out a little bit more and look a little better, I think. I don't have like a whole slew of these. I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I don't know, like 9 different colors. It's and you know, you get your basic colors. You don't have to have a huge selection. Just get your basic colors, and then you'll pretty much always have something to go around the edges. Hold on, I'll show you my favorite. The Distress Oxide Frayed Burlap. Now, very rarely do I use these with water. Like, I just don't, I think that mainly I just don't understand how to. But this one makes everything look kind of antique-y, which I love. I love that vintage look. So I use that one a lot. And it just kind of adds a little something to your pages and to your clip arts. That just kind of like, again, I'm not trying for perfection here. I just want some of that white, that harsh white, to die down a little bit. This is like paper. It's a little bit flimsier. The other is on cardstock. And whoop, come back, little bee. And here we go. 2 more. 1. All right, little bee, it's your turn. So cute, a little crown. Love it. All right, there we go. Everybody's all inked up, and now we can get them onto our paper. All right, I'm going to start with this little group right here. Need the frame. Set you aside, little guy. And I think I slipped that up underneath there. I took a picture so that so that I would remember what I did and how I had it laid out, because, you know, it's pretty easy to forget. Okay. So I like to get mine organized, and then I will go in with my glue and kind of start gluing things together while it's like sitting just like this. Because if I start moving things around, then I'm going to get something out of place where I had originally wanted it. So it just kind of works. It just kind of works for me. It would be a little bit harder probably if you're trying to use a glue stick. I use this art glitter glue, and it's got this metal tip on it, and it makes it easy to just kind of slide it up underneath all of these pages and stuff, and then I can get things glued together. Then I can arrange it on the page where I want and glue it all down. So I'll just lift this flap, and I'll put a little glue under here, and then stick that down. Oh, I made a mess. And then I'll go up under this piece of paper here, glue that down. You don't need a bunch. This stuff is awesome. And then it just kind of glues everything together so that nothing's moving around in a crazy way. And I can a little bit more easily get everything glued exactly how I want it. I can move it around and get to things, and it just works a little bit better. Whoops. All right, so let's glue the jar down to this piece. And then get a little glue up underneath here. All right, so then we've got it all glued down, and we can kind of, you know, move it around and figure out where we want it. I think I'm going to put it like right in the corner right here. And then again, I will get it situated where I want, and I'll just lift a flap. This stuff dries super fast. So note, it dries super fast. You're not going to adjust it probably once you get it down. So that's another reason why this works out so well. Because I can get that glued down, and then I can, it's not going to move around on me, so I can get the rest of it glued down without it being too much of a stickler. You know, there's nothing worse than you having something just where you like it, and then you go to put glue on it and it moves. Or you lift it up to put glue on the back, and then you're like, oh, that's not exactly where I wanted it. Which with some other glues, you have a little bit of time to maneuver that, but, oh, I got glue on my hand. All right, so I'm going to stick my little bee right about here. She's not particular, so I'm going to turn her over and glue her this way. then I had, let's put a little more glue under you. I think I had my honeycomb. Oh, I had my honeycomb right here, but it doesn't look like I've got enough space for it. Maybe I should stick it right there. I don't know. We'll decide on that in a minute. All right. Or maybe I could put it up here with this. So for this over here, I had it like this. And I still like that. Let's move this up a little bit. Something like that. I like it like this, so we're gonna roll with it. Stick a little glue under there. Stick a little glue under there. See, I just barely lift it. Barely stick any glue up underneath there, and then it's good to go. Clean off my top, jeez. Okay, so then I can kind of decide on my angle and where I want it. Let me get this over here a little bit so that I can get this down. Let's tip it just like that, I think. I really want it up a little bit, I feel like. Alright. Here we go. We're gluing. We're gluing. We're gluing. All right. You know what I think I'm going to do with this? I don't think any glue came out. Maybe it did. Just want that down a little bit more. Okay. I think I'm going to put this up here as a tag. I think that's what I'm going to do. I wish it was double-sided. Wait, I have another one. Maybe I should do that. I think I am. Let's ink this. Don't forget to ink it. See how much, see what a difference it makes in your, yeah, I like it. You don't have to ink it. If you don't like the ink on there, then surely don't. Surely don't. But I do. All right, so let's get them situated on here. Let's see if I turn around this way, does it fit better? Not really. Okay. So we're just gonna open this up, put a little glue in there. See, I can just hold it and then glue it together. And we'll just put some glue on this other side. That way we have a tag that shows on both sides, and we'll know that this one is the honeybee one. So I'm just going to put glue on this bottom part here. I could have cut that off and saved a little bit of it. There we go. Cute. All right, now we can take our washi tape off. A good thing whenever you're pulling your washi off is to pull it at an angle, not yank it like this, okay? It just seems to come off a little bit better when you pull it at an angle. There we go. Now, we can add a little bit of ink to this if we want, but I think I'm going to underline it. Do I want yellow or orange? I think orange. So I'm just going to underline it. If I can do that on this angle here. I actually like using washi too, because then you get these cool looking edges right here. And I like that. There we go. All right. That's it. Our page is done. I hope you enjoyed this video today, And make sure you go and check out the honeycomb kit, and we will see you later. Bye.